A lot of salt today, but what you didn't see were snow plows out. That's because Greenberg said they were not needed today. Reporting live, Madison Elliott, WLKY News.
Thank you, Madison. As Jay told us, the heavier snow totals were to the south and east of the metro.
Addie Miners is live in Bardstown with a look at how road crews have handled the snow there. Addie?
Hey guys, yeah, emergency management officials here in Bardstown, or Nelson County rather, said that there were two major accidents that happened earlier this morning due to snow. One was fatal, but once the snow moved out later in the morning, crews were able to clear the roads almost completely.
Lots of plows out, brine on the roads, smooth sailing all the way, so no problem.
From Bardstown,
I've seen some activity with the road crew, and they've done a good job, so it's not an issue.
To Boston, many Nelson County residents say they were pleased with the county's snow response.
Every snow, every event, we learn some lessons and try to improve on that and do things more efficiently and quicker.
Brad Metcalf, the Nelson County Emergency Management Director, says county officials, public works, and first responders met ahead of Tuesday's snowstorm to prepare.
We really try to work well together to pre-plan these kind of things and know how many people that we have on that's going to be on scene for the next day. And I think that really helps us in this area.
The county does pretty good keeping our roads clear, except for the back roads like Petersburg and those roads stay pretty icy, but they do a pretty good job.
Stacy is the assistant manager of the Boston Food Mart. She says business was slow Tuesday morning, but by midday it picked up. And customers like Steve Fox say the roads weren't a problem for him.
The main roads, starting with the state highways and the U.S. highways, they're clear. It was warm enough where it just melted, and with a little bit of traffic, it wasn't a problem at all.
Yeah, guys, and Brad Metcalf with the Nelson County Emergency Management Department says that preparation is what helped their crews get the roads cleared the most today. And I'm here at the corner of North 3rd and East Flagey Street in downtown Bardstown. And as you can see, the roads are pretty much completely clear for you tonight in Bardstown. Live in Bardstown, I'm Addie Miners, WLKY News.
All right, thank you, Addie. And as she mentioned, the snowy conditions are blamed for a deadly crash this morning in Nelson County. A car slid across Springfield Road near Potter's Shop Loop. It was hit head-on by a semi. The car's driver, 42-year-old Brian Tishner of Bardstown, was killed. The driver of the semi was not injured. On the other side of the Ohio River, crews have been efficient with keeping the roads clear.
Norman Seawright is in Clark County with the Highway Department's response to the snow. Norman?
Vicki, Rick, hey, bear with us. There is a bit of condensation on the inside of the lens. This happens when you bring your camera from warmer to cooler environments. But we are in Jeffersonville. This is 10th Street, just out of downtown. And the city streets look just like the county streets. They're nice and clear out here. Most of the problems Clark and Floyd counties' highway departments have seen are because somebody may have driven a bit too fast and slid off the roads. But otherwise, everything is just fine. Pre-treatment for the snowfall turned snow into slush, and they've been cleaning that up around the clock. But the county officials would like to remind you, just take it easy today.
I got out early this morning and checked the, the hills up the knobs, and the only alerting areas I seen was the shaded areas where the asphalt has cooled down.
It wasn't that big of a deal. I even rode the roads myself to check to see what was going on, and I didn't see much issues. I mean, there was some roads had a little slush to them, but it didn't take no time and it cleaned right up.
Yeah, so even though the officials have these roads taken care of, the rest is up to you because these roadways are wet. They can be a bit slick. Just take your time getting where you're going. Reporting live in Jeffersonville, Norman Seawright, WLKY News.
Thanks, Norman. You can stay up to date on the forecast and the road conditions by using the free WLKY app or WLKY.com. We will also post any school closings and delays, but as of right now, it looks like schools will reopen tomorrow.
Teenagers, the target of gun violence in the metro, what some local groups are doing to protect our children. That's next on the news at 6.
5 years after the start of the pandemic, and kids are still behind in math and reading.
What's it going to take to make the grade tonight on the CBS Evening News?
Right now, this is WLKY News at 6.
Anti-violence advocates say that they are heartbroken after 3 teenagers were shot in the span of a week.
A 13 and 14-year-old were injured in separate shootings in Valley Station and Chickasaw. A third teenager was killed over the weekend in California Park. 2 youth organizations are joining forces to encourage at-risk youth to stay on the right path. The ACE Project, the Delta Foundation, and other nonprofits will be housed under one roof in Portland. They offer mentorship, education, skill development, and other resources to hopefully save lives.
To get in this club that I'm in, you know what the membership is? A death certificate. You don't want that. You do not want that. Give them to us and send them our way, you know, where we can try to help. You don't have to do it alone.
Delta Foundation was also recently awarded a grant to purchase the facility on Portland Avenue.
An Ohio man will remain in jail for a deadly crash in the Portland neighborhood here in Louisville. Scott Drollinger pleaded not guilty in court this morning to murder and other charges. Police say he was drunk when he ran off Northwestern Parkway Sunday night and hit a utility pole and a metal fence. A passenger in his truck, Anna Gonzalez, was killed. Drollinger is being held on $1 million bond. And a Louisville woman is behind bars tonight for the death of a woman at an addiction rehab center. Right now, Angela Hensley is charged with attempted murder. Police were called to Praxis by Landmark Recovery Sunday night after a woman was found unconscious in her room. According to arrest records, Hensley confessed to the crime. The coroner found signs that the woman was strangled. But her death is still being investigated, so more charges could be filed against Hensley.
An Elizabethtown man remains in jail for his role in a deadly overdose. In court today, 18-year-old Damian Felker pleaded not guilty to drug and other charges. Felker and a boy were arrested in December after a 17-year-old overdosed. Police say Felker confessed to going to Louisville to get counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl. He'll be back in court next month. A judge sets a January trial date for an Elizabethtown man accused of killing 2 people and trying to cover up the crime. Dustin Cottle was back in court today. He's accused of shooting Blake France and Anthony Garrett in October. Their bodies were found inside a burning house on Hennon Lane. Cottle faces murder, robbery, arson, and other charges. The 45-year-old previously served prison time for the 1994 murders of his mother and 10-year-old brother.
A southern Indiana man is accused of setting fire to a discount store. 19-year-old Jalen May made his first appearance in court today. Police say he admitted using a lighter to set fire to toilet paper and a dog bed inside the Dollar General Market in Austin after a fight with his girlfriend. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but the store was heavily damaged. It just opened 3 months ago.
It was a big deal for the people of Austin to have a supermarket right there in their community again. It had been years since they'd had that. So this is going to have a great impact.
May is currently being held in the Scott County Jail on a $75,000 bond. A Sellersburg gas station was destroyed in a fire overnight. Crews were called out to the Sunoco on Apple Leaf Lane off Highway 60 just before midnight. No one was injured. The cause of that fire is under investigation.
2 Louisville men faced charges for street racing. Justin Smith and Jason Wu were arrested overnight. According to court records, both men were driving 120 miles an hour on the Watterson Expressway near Poplar Level Road. Police seized their cars as part of a city ordinance. Smith and Wu are scheduled to be arraigned Friday for speeding, reckless driving, and racing a motor vehicle on a public highway.
Now, your WLKY weather with Chief Meteorologist Jay Cardosi.
All right, gang, that messy weather certainly continues. We're still getting reports of a little bit of light snow, sleet, some light rain. I think the frozen precipitation is now getting a push farther and farther off to the north, but just because of the cold, damp weather, the winter weather advisory remains in effect for about the eastern 2/3 of the viewing area as we roll deeper into this Tuesday evening. Live look outside right now from the Sheraton. A little fuzzy out there. Some light rain coming down around portions of the city every so often. A few sleet pellets as well. We're 35 degrees. We are above freezing. Roadways in fantastic shape right now. And overall, I think that trend will continue. Humidity is high. A northeasterly breeze 5 to 10 miles an hour. So there's your radar. And hey, yeah. Finally, we got the green around Jefferson County and points off to the east, just pockets of light rain. Where you see the pink zones and the blue zones, that's where there's a little bit of light snow, a little bit of sleet trying to mix in with the light rain. That's primarily off to the north and also the northeast. And by the way, this precipitation is extremely light in nature. And the patchy light rain and drizzle continues along and south of the parkways as well. So any outdoor plans, number one, dress warmly and take it easy on the roadways. Even though we don't have reports of slick roads and ice-covered roads, just be aware we're around freezing. There could be an icy spot, especially on a bridge or an overpass. All right. Temperatures all across the area at or above freezing. I think this will continue for much of the night, and that's why I'm not expecting a huge ice up of the roadways. Your detailed 12-hour forecast for the metro. Again, a light wintry mix in spots the next couple 3 hours or so. Then we'll transition over to good old-fashioned drizzle as the night wears on, and those numbers will hold fairly steady in the low and mid-30s. Okay, this is one system that's riding the jet stream. We're on the back side. This will pull off to the east-northeast a little bit later on this evening, but there's still a lot of moisture the farther southwest you go. On top of that, we've got a very strong jet stream that has set up across the United States, what we call a southwesterly flow aloft, and little disturbances, that is, will ride this jet stream. Every time one comes through, we're going to see a precipitation chance. The next one after tonight's will come through tomorrow afternoon. Light rain with that one, nothing more than that. A stronger one this weekend. I'll talk more about that in a second. Okay, so here's your future cast. Right now, a little bit of a light wintry mix to the north, the light rain to the south as we head towards midnight. It really lightens up everywhere, just a little bit of drizzle through the overnight into tomorrow morning. And then that next disturbance rides in here tomorrow afternoon. So bottom line, more patchy light rain can be expected on your Wednesday afternoon. Those temperatures, though, will be a little milder for many of us. We'll be in the 30s in southern Indiana, but low to middle 40s from the metro and points off to the south. So any snow that did fall will likely start to really melt off and wash away as we move through tomorrow afternoon. Talking about washing away, look at this. This is the weekend. This is Saturday. Saturday looks to be a washout, gang. Heavy rainfall is expected across the lower Ohio Valley, much of our viewing area. We could be looking at several inches of rain. Then behind the system in the colder air, a few flurries and patchy light snow showers may wrap in on Sunday. Here's our forecast now. A light wintry mix diminishing to drizzle a bit later on. We'll be in the 30s. For tomorrow, a little bit of drizzle to start and then more light rain in the afternoon. But Vicki Rick will climb into the low 40s. And your 7-day forecast, it turns quiet for Thursday. For Valentine's Day as well, good news there. And then that heavy rainmaker moves in Saturday. Turns over to a little bit of snow on the backside Sunday and chilly next week. President's Day highs in the upper 20s.
Ooh,
that's an active pattern, guys.
Yes, it is for sure. Thank you, Jay.
We need a break. We need to warm up already, don't we?
Yeah.